right now we look at KROQ, what they've been playing in the '80s and throughout, and I was shocked that the KROQ didn't really play the church. The only song on the charts was in 1990. They played Metropolis, which reached number 69 at the end of the
Wow.
year. And was that were you aware of that? How important was radio airplay for you? And at that time, I know you got played on
Oh,
MTV, and that was wonderful. You
Yeah.
got that.
it it was important. I didn't keep up with whoever it was that was playing us or not. You'd go mad if you did that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a bass guitarist and a lyricist. I don't sit around. I didn't know if KROQ paid us or not. Is KROQ still an important force? Is that Rodney Bingenheimer?
No, he's not there anymore. He's on Sirius XM.
But back in the day, they're not like they were, not as influential as they were back in the 80s. And for grunge in the early 90s.
Yeah, look, it's important. I mean, I wish everybody would play us, but if they don't, I just can't keep.
Yeah. Okay. No, I was just wondering if you
keep track of it.
If you, yeah, some artists are, like follow the charts were really important, but I think as you mentioned, you wanted to get people into the theaters and win them over once they're in there. You have a captive audience, and had faith in the music.
Yeah, I think you've got to want to like the church. It seems I've thought about this a lot because I've been doing this a long time, the church a long time. We're not a band that are going to win skeptics over. That like someone who's like, I don't like this kind of thing, isn't going to walk in and love it. You've sort of got to want to like it and embrace it. And if you do, then I think we're pretty good. If you're looking for a sort of a Guns N' Roses experience, you might as well forget it, because it's not that. It's not about that. It's about some idea, and that idea, the idea that it's about, that is so hard to define, is not and has never been a very popular idea. It's a sort of it's an idea. It's a sort of a world of sort of a literary, intellectual, not incredibly intellectual like physics or something, but it's at the end, this end of a scale that asks you to believe in that sort of spiritual and supernatural things, and it's not a populist idea. It's not a McDonald's idea. It's a high-end vegan restaurant idea. If it was music, you know what I mean? It's not like it's not music for the masses. It never was. So within that, that's why when Under the Milky Way was sort of a hit, it was such a miracle, because it was accidentally a hit, and for a while the masses embraced us. But when a lot of the masses came to see us, I guess they found out it wasn't really their cup of tea. It's sad for me to think there are millions of people in America who would really love the church if only they knew we existed. And I wish I had some way of reaching them, but I guess I don't. That they will obliviously go on not knowing that we are here. And that's sad, because we could reach more people than we do. But
then why don't you embrace? So then what about the festival tour? Like people who aren't aware of the church. You have people who aren't big, aren't too much aware of the church, as you mentioned. Is that like playing more festivals? Is that something that I know you alluded to? Like, we're not going to win people over, but yeah, I'm just trying to wonder how what is the way to get that out?
I don't know. Obviously, that's why
I I know.
If I knew the answer to that, I'd be living in Hollywood, hanging out with Marilyn Manson, instead of like living in a flat in Gucci Beach.
Oh, you don't want don't hang out with Marilyn Manson. Don't do that.
Look, I think the way to approach us is through our records, not through our live. It's more like you would enjoy the records, and then you would come and see us live to perform those songs that you've digested and enjoyed. I don't think it's so much that we're a conquering experience if you don't already like the records, and I think it's the other way around. The records sort of come first, and then the live experience comes after that.